Dear Sir or Madam, having consulted with my colleagues at the Citadel, I have the privilege to request for your assistance to transfer a large quantity of Prothean technology uncovered at Ilos. Believing these materials to be a hazardous danger, they were locked in quarantine. Even though the tests revealed that the fears were groundless, the quarantine remains in effect until one can pay for a permit to request a reclassification from the Cultural Ministry. Knowing of your interest in Prothean technology, I would be happy to deliver most of it into your hands, keeping less than half for myself. As a Batarian, I cannot engage in Council official activities, but if you transfer the 20,000 credits required to me, this exchange could be made in your name, enabling us both to profit from this happy accident. Please reply urgently with your credit transfer account information. Best regards, Ganak Ejhal, the Nigerian Batarian Prince. Yep. The space peasant gear, yeah, it has this strap running right down between the shoulder blades, and if you get up a good head of steam, it almost feels like the strap itself is patting you in the back. So Shepard's going to be a space peasant for a while. How you doing, Kasumi?
Hey, got a minute?
Well, I literally came to talk to you, so yes.
I really appreciate your help with the Hawkeyes. I've been going through Keiichi's gray box. It's so nice to have him back. Even in that form, I miss him. Liara Tisoni's got quite a reputation. I've done business with her people before. I'm not really sure what to do with myself. Not much call for thievery aboard a ship. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Well, that was fun. So, Kasumi is in the port observation deck, and as Shepard indicated, Samara, I almost forgot her name for a second there, is in the starboard observation deck. Which, I guess, until you found someone to live there, nobody wanted to look out the right side of the ship. Okay, that's fine.
What's this area of the ship?
This is one of the ship's observation decks. They provide a sweeping outside view for off-duty personnel.
This room is a structural weakness. Any transparent material is weaker than our armor.
The elusive man predicted you would object. In combat, the observation rooms are sealed and depressurized. Sheets of ablative armor are extended to cover the windows.
Wow, Shepard. Kind of rude. Although, I suppose it is a fair point. But no, they put armor over it. It's fine. Hi, Samara. Do you have any upgrades, by the way? To the ship, I mean?
Shepard,
Do you have any suggestions about using some of the resources we've gathered?
I believe I can use some of them to increase our fuel reserves so we can explore further. Shall I tell you what is required?
Some of these upgrades make sense. Like, Jacob cares about the shielding, and Garrus cares about getting the ship a nice big gun. It doesn't really make sense that the Asari Justicar is an expert in fuel efficiency, but okay.
Show me what it would take.
It's a good thing to have. It's definitely a good thing to have. 3,000 EZO, Normandy's fuel capacity goes up by 50%. Worth doing. Anyway, tell me about yourself.
Shepard,
Rex.
How are you?
I've spent much of the last 400 years on my own. It is nice to have a colleague to chat with. I may be rusty at it, however. If you are patient, I would love to talk.
How much do you know about our mission?
I know that I've sworn an oath to follow you, and that you seek to destroy the Collectors. That is enough for me.
You don't want to know why the Collectors need to be fought?
When you live by a code that compels you to harsh action, you learn the dangers of curiosity. If I must kill a man because he has done wrong, do I really wish to know that he is a devoted father?
Sounds like a problem with your code there, Samara. But, sure, just strip yourself of all emotion and context in blind service of it. I'm sure that'll go fine.
I'd like to hear more about the criminal you were chasing on Nos Astra.
I hope you will understand if I wish to avoid this topic. It is deeply tied to my code and beliefs. You might say it is personal.
Okay.
What do you think of Cerberus?
I've heard rumors, but learned long ago to form my own impressions. There is too much room for interpretation in the opinions of others.
Why were you willing to work for Cerberus when you didn't have first-hand knowledge?
I work for you, Shepard. Our methods may be different, but our goals are not.
Well, we've said about 27 words to each other. First significant peer-to-peer conversation you've had in 400 years. Good talk.
I should get back to work.
It has been my pleasure, Commander.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
You know, chicken buddy,
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
in the first game you were a cop, and in the second game all you care about is this big-ass gun. Why do we like you again? I kid. Garrus is cool. He's got the sarcastic wit of Caden while also being more of a badass, and he has more fun as he opens up. Plus, he's got scars. We shall return once more to Ilium,
Grunt seems very agitated. You may want to check in on him.
or we will go down and talk to Grunt, one or the other of those. Grunt, I heard a rumor that you were agitated, and if you're agitated, I might not have a ship anymore, so...
Chambers said you're tearing up the place. Something wrong?
Something is wrong, Shepard. I feel wrong. Tense. I just want to kill something. With my hands.
How is this new?
More so than usual. Like it's not my choice. Like I just want to... I don't know.
Hey now.
See? Why do that? What's wrong?
That's important.
Okeer didn't imprint anything to help you figure this out?
I see pictures of old battles. Voices of warlords. But this is a blood haze in my head. I want control. When we're moving, fighting, I focus. But here my blood screams, my plates itch, and even you are just noise. I'm tank-born. What is this?
Great. Edie?
Edie, anything in your files about Krogan diseases that could cause this?
Cerberus has a number of autopsies on file, but nothing on a living Krogan of this age and situation. Krogan are reluctant to share medical records.
My people were defeated by doctors and labs. They will never let stuff like that leave the homeworld, Tuchanka.
Well, we need to go to Tuchanka anyway for Morden, so while we're there, we'll swing by.
Joker can get us to the Krogan homeworld. I need everyone at their best.
Thank you, Shepard. I don't like this. Fury is my choice, not a sickness.
It's a pretty badass line there, Grunt. Not gonna lie. Also, it occurs to me from watching that cutscene that with the... You know, she always had the purple hair and the black lipstick, but now that you add the choker, Gook Shepard is just getting gothier by the day. Like, eventually she'll trade out the canvas arm sleeves for fishnets or something. I don't know. She'll start wearing combat boots. Wait, she does wear combat boots when she's in combat. Oh no. Since we're helping Miranda, we should take Miranda. That makes sense. Who do we want to take with Miranda? We could take Jack, because funny, because Miranda and Jack hate each other. We could take Samara. Actually, you know, Samara, this is a decent enough introduction to the team because we're doing a good, honorable hero type thing. Miranda is worried about the safety of her family, and she needs to protect her sister. And as long as the Justicar Code doesn't have some weird archaic bullshit about fathers, we should be fine. Now, granted, given what we know about the Justicar Code, there's a decent chance that it does, but Asari don't even have fathers, so hopefully they don't have a patriarchy. That would be weird. Alright, Shepard has 4 points to spend. We could upgrade either the ammos, we could upgrade her pull, but I don't think we'll be doing that. Let's just evolve charge. Yeah, I think charge. Charge is cooler than shockwave, even if I use shockwave more often. Alright, so we can get a heavy charge that flattens enemies. Your reaction speed is increased, so you get a slowdown. That's neat. Or you could get an area charge that bursts on impact, sending out energy that can damage multiple... Oh! So the area charge is like you charge in and then explode like some sort of nova or something. Well, that sounds neat. I've never heard of anything like that in the Mass Effect series. I think we'll do that. Just get a big explosion out there that sends an impact radius, knocks down a whole bunch of people. Yes, 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 yes. We will be doing that. Well, I mean, I say we will be doing that, but, you know, the impact force on heavy charge is greater. The shield strength is greater. You get slowdown. You know what? As cool as it would be to have a biotic charge that explodes into a nova, I think instead we'll go with the heavy charge. We'll do that. That'll be fine. Miranda, it's been a minute since we took you out. Let's get your overload up to 3. Damn, I forgot how cute you are in this game. And we'll go over here to Samara. Samara has 18 points to spend. We'll get throw up to 2 to unlock pull. We'll max out your Justicar. And you can have either Sapiens or Kaido. And the difference is weapon damage versus power recharge time. And, you know, the thing with adepts, adepts and, you know, those who, like, what's the other one? Sentinels and other classes that rely almost exclusively on biotic powers, no matter how low you get that biotic cooldown, it's never as good as just having good weapons damage. So I'm going to upgrade the weapon damage over the power recharge time, even if that's the variant that I'm not sure I'm saying properly. So you'll just be the Zaido Masani Justicar, and that'll be fine. 6 more points to spend. Let's go throw 3 and then pull 2. Yeah, we don't need pull to be very long. That's fine. Actually, I might just sit on that and get to throw 4, because, you know, do we really need... Yeah, the thing with pull is we just get somebody off their feet and kill them. It doesn't really... And no, we'll take the extra time. It's fine.
Excuse me, my sources indicate you were in a warehouse recently. Did you by any chance forward a questionable shipping note to a Mr. Thax?
Why, as a matter of fact, I did.
It looked suspicious, so I passed it on.
I'm a representative for Mr. Thax. He's very grateful to you. Please accept this as a gift for bringing the shipping irregularities to his attention.
I see. Well, if you're offering compensation, do you require any further assistance?
Do you want help finding the person who cheated Thax?
Thank you, but that won't be necessary. Mr. Thax will be making a series of polite calls. Hopefully a confrontation will not be required.
What happens to the shipping agent who was cheating Thax?
That depends on how sincere her apology is, and how willing she is to correct her mistake.
I see.
It was my pleasure.
Have a pleasant day.
I have a message for Miss Lawson. Lantea has reserved a room at Eternity and will be waiting.
Thank you, Edie.
So we picked up some Renegade there just for helping Thax, who, in case you haven't figured it out, is a mob boss. But we also picked out some Paragon for, I don't know, offering to help or something. I don't know. Anyway, you know, Krogan have a bad reputation, and it is mostly earned. But honestly, anyone who doesn't like Krogan or like thinks they're, you know, mindless killing machines or something, you just need to come to Ilium. Because just here on Ilium, the only 2 Krogan that we've run into, one is a poet, and the other one is, you know, he may not be necessarily employed in the most legal field, but hey, it's Ilium. Everybody skirts the law in some way, and he is a perfectly pleasant businessman going out of his way to establish contact with a well-meaning freelancer such as myself, and then rewarding us for a job well done. What more could you want? The Krogan on Ilium, they're good people, damn it. let's not tell them that we have Morden Solus on our boat.
Life can be uncertain.
It wouldn't go well.
That's why you need an omnichannel
Particularly for
programming
Morden
solution
Solus,
that
but
works,
also for
whether
us.
constructing
It just
single-use
wouldn't go well.
equipment or breaking
Oh,
down
hey,
salvaged
there's a
gear,
Vista here.
precision technology
There's
will
not
be
an
there for you.
XP or an
There's some
8 or whatever, but there's a Vista. Miranda, do you have anything to say about this Vista?
You have to give the Asari credit. Ilium is a cultural marvel. Humanity can learn a lot from their ingenuity.
Fair enough. It is pretty.
No, you don't understand. I lost it somewhere near the transport terminal. It can't be replaced. It's a token from my bondmate. It's the only thing my child has to remember her father by. Please, if you find it... No, I understand.
So, because we took Miranda with us, we triggered the voice line from Edie telling us about where Lentea is, and also this lady shows up. Hello, this lady.
Pardon me, I'm on a call.
Now, well, you lost a thing, huh? We will keep in mind that you lost a thing.
The people here are asked to sacrifice their own convictions and beliefs in exchange for a soulless corporate identity. I understand that kind of life would be attractive to some people, but not to me.
Fair enough. I'm sorry,
We'll
there's an
figure
NPC
something
here
out.
named Slave
Stop
Broker.
worrying.
Stop worrying. This is my life you're talking about.
It's okay, I'll think of something.
You said Synthetic Insights would buy me. You said it was an easy sale.
I assumed they would want an AI tech. Hello, can I help you with something?
Slavery bad.
I need you to let that slave go. Now.
We prefer the term indentured servant, and I know that Batarian slavers have made humans understandably prejudiced against slavery. Before you do anything hasty, know that this Quarian signed the agreement voluntarily, and her servitude contract is completely legal on Ilium.
And
You
yet,
actually want to help the Quarian convince the Synthetic Insights representative to purchase her contract.
Why did this Quarian sign herself into slavery?
I tried to play the stock market. I'm good with numbers, and I thought I had a way to make unlimited money. I lost everything. Then I got a credit line and lost that. Then I took out an illegal loan. You get the picture.
As part of our agreement, I paid off her debts. 5 years from now, she'll have a fresh start and excellent work references.
Sounds great. Unless you lose her paperwork or come up with a reason to hold her longer.
All contracts are monitored by Ilium law enforcement. In a case such as you described, the burden of proof would be on me. No system is perfect, but safeguards are set up to protect all parties.
in the situation where the Quarian, whose name we just don't know and apparently doesn't matter because, hey, my toaster doesn't have a name, is your property. Right, okay.
If slavery's legal, then why are you trying to sell the Quarian?
I don't keep service contracts myself. I'm a contract broker. I assumed Synthetic Insights would jump at the chance for a skilled AI tech, but they won't even make me an offer.
Why not just keep her? You said she had technical skills.
Quarian's strict health requirements and diets make them expensive to house and feed. I run at a minor profit at best. I don't have the money for constant suit repairs and clean room facilities.
So, what happens if Synthetic Insights won't take me?
A solution always presents itself. I will take care of you.
Quick story. My mom used to breed Chinese Shar-Pei. And if you've never seen the Chinese Shar-Pei, they're adorable dogs. Very cute, very wrinkly. They also have very squished up faces, kind of like English bulldogs. We also had an English bulldog at one time. Chinese Shar-Pei have a genetic irregularity that basically means that they're very likely to develop severe lung conditions in the mid and late stages of their life. And there were times when my mom had frank discussions with people about Chinese Shar-Pei that felt a lot like the conversation that this Asari just had with me about this Quarian. It was a weird and icky and gross conversation to have about Chinese Shar-Pei. Imagine if someone was having it about you. Yep. Hooray, Ilium. Oh. Earlier when I was dunking on the game, I was dunking on the game. This is the game. This is not the game's fault. The game has created an interesting situation where the player feels things. The thing the player feels is that these people are scum and fuck these people. But hey, what's the deal with legal slavery?
So slavery is legal on Ilium.
Indentured servitude lasts a set amount of time or until agreed upon conditions are met. Ilium must approve all contracts. The law limits what restraint or corrective options I can use and what tasks I can legally assign her. I'm also legally responsible for her behavior and health. Abuse is absolutely forbidden.
All right, fine. Well, listen, I've got money. I have an AI on my ship, so you can be Discount Tally. We'll call you Shorty. Yes, we're just gonna buy the pet and change its name. It's fine. Anyway, what if I purchased the contract?
What if I bought her myself? I could let her go and everyone would be happy.
A gallant offer with 3 problems. First, her technical skill merits a contract of several 100,000 credits.
Oh.
There's also a fee for freeing me before my service period ends.
That's bad.
Exactly. And finally, you are clearly a traveler. Her service contract requires that she remain on Ilium.
I don't want them to take me off to a mine somewhere.
Okay. I have a solution. A solution that the game will not let you do, and yet I feel is plausible. Solves all 3 problems, right? 1, her contract merits a fee of several 100,000 credits. Okay. I have several tens of thousands of credits, and I have several very wealthy friends, including a multi-billionaire who is also a terrorist who likes me at the moment. So I can come up with the money. Not a problem. 2, her contract also includes a fee for releasing her from her service contract. Not a problem. That's fine. We just, cover it. Again, I have rich friends. I have money. Not a problem. 3, she requires, her contract states that she must remain on Ilium. I am a traveler. Now, I could, I suppose, order her to, establish a business for me as a freelance AI tech consulting thing, and then order her to run and operate and manage that business all by herself. But you know what? That's a lot of work, and I would essentially be abandoning her, and that's not fair. But I have a friend on Ilium, and when I say on Ilium, I mean like 500 feet away from here. I have a friend on Ilium who is always in need of technically skilled workers. I have a friend named Liara Tassoni, and I could purchase this lady's contract, and I could say, here's the deal. I am going to assign you to go work for Liara Tassoni, and we're going to work out a deal. Liara and I are going to work out a deal where, Liara will provide regular updates on your work performance and your status, and we're going to make sure that you are properly housed and you have all of your accommodations met, and you can just work for Liara and be her AI tech. And if the game wants to say, obviously the game doesn't want to do this because it's a side mission conversation thing, and you don't want to get 14 different voice actors involved in this. But you know what? If this worked in a check where, if you have 500,000 credits, you can just do that, that would be really cool. There's still a solution, and everyone's still going to come out of this relatively happy, but that would be cool. We can't do that. Anyway, I suppose I will try to help.
I'll talk to the Synthetic Insights rep and see what I can do.
Really? Thank you. I'd appreciate that.
Can I help you with something?
Would you like to buy a Chlorian?
How'd you like to get your hands on an expert Quarian AI programmer?
If you'd like to submit a resume, Wait. Is this that slave? Synthetic Insights has no interest in purchasing slave labor. We're under enough scrutiny from the Citadel without engaging in practices the Council disapproves of. To be frank, we're hardly hiring anyone. The Geth attack on the Citadel didn't engender much love for artificial intelligence.
Okay. Now listen. You make two very, very good points here. One, slavery is morally repugnant. Absolutely agree with you. And 1A, just from the business standpoint, the Council and the Citadel would frown on a business such as yourself engaging in the morally repugnant act of purchasing slave labor. I understand that. Second point, also fairly made and excellently put. The Geth attack has made AI research, which was already a bit of a bugaboo. It's now just you can't do it. You can't expand. You can't even think about it because the first thing anyone in the galaxy thinks of when they hear the phrase AI is Geth. The Geth, the Citadel, this rumor about Sovereign, that Geth ship. It's awful. It's at the forefront of their mind, and we don't like to have these conversations, but a Quarian that also presents those kind of problems as well. That's not necessarily as great an argument, but I'm sure that's in the back of your head as well. I have a solution to all of these points, a fair and reasoned counter argument that I'm sure will change your mind entirely, and that is that I am very charming.
It sounds like Synthetic Insights is worried about its reputation. Hiring this Quarian would help.
Buying a slave helps our reputation. How exactly do you figure?
Purchase the contract, minus the fee for early emancipation, then free the Quarian and garnish wages for reimbursement.
Interesting. We look good for hiring a Quarian, and we can say that we freed slaves out of the goodness of our hearts. All right, I'll run up a contract. The board might wet its pants, but we could use the good publicity. This Quarian had better be good, though.
There you go. There you go. I am a lover of long-winded bits. Hi there, slave broker.
Synthetic Insights just sent over the contract. I cannot thank you enough.
Boy, contracts move fast on Ilium. This is the second time that I've had someone draw up a brand new contract and just have it sent over in the time it takes me to take like 10 steps.
I'm happy to help.
Here, for your trouble. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll get this service contract transferred.
Thank you. I'll stay out of trouble this time.
You did very little wrong, and this is mostly not your fault. Glowy flashlight head lady.
Ms. Lawson, I'm glad you've made it. We've had a complication.
What happened? Is Ariana all right?
She's fine, but you listed a man named Niket as your trusted source. He contacted me, warning that your father has sent Eclipse mercenaries to make a sweep. He suggested that the mercs might be watching for you personally. He's offered to escort Oriana's family to the terminal instead.
That's awfully nice of him. Who's he?
You didn't mention anything about Niket.
He's a friend. He and I go back a long way.
Do you want to bring in any of your other Ilium contacts, Ms. Lawson?
No. You and Niket are the only two I trust on this.
What's the deal with these mercs?
What information do you have about the mercenaries?
I've confirmed that they're Eclipse, and that they're working for an organization Ms. Lawson warned us about. I could try to alert the authorities, but so far they've done nothing illegal.
You made the right decision. We'll handle this ourselves.
I see.
It's your sister, Miranda. What do you want to do?
Lantea, we'll follow Niket's suggestion. Shepard and I will take the car and draw their attention. Have Niket escort the family to the shuttle. Give him full access to the family's itinerary, just to be safe.
Understood, Ms. Lawson.
So the plan is for us to get shot down by Eclipse while your sister gets to safety?
Eclipse will be under orders to take my sister alive. They won't risk anything that could kill us.
I doubt Eclipse will send all their people just to stop you. Do you want to give Niket any backup?
Niket can take care of himself. Besides, any armed backup just draws attention to him.
Yeah, just let him take care of it all by himself. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm ready whenever you are, Miranda.
See, Samara?
Thank you, Shepard.
We're honorable heroes.
I appreciate this. I hadn't planned on Eclipse, but they never planned on you. Damn it! Eclipse mercenary gunships. They'll be dropping troops in the cargo areas.
Mercenary gunships, eh? That's not good.
Put us down in that cover behind them.
Let's hope they really do want to take us alive.
It appears they don't. It appears they're...
Hold fire! I said hold fire, damn it!
Welp. Congratulations, you killed the girl. Good work.
I got this.
Since you're not firing yet, I trust you know who I am.
Yeah, they said you'd be in the car. You're the bitch that kidnapped our boss's little girl.
Kidnapped? This doesn't involve you. I suggest you take your men and go.
Think you've got it all lined up, huh? Captain Inyala's already moving in on the kid. She knows about Niket. He won't be helping you.
What do you mean? Did you kill him?
What do you mean Niket won't be helping us?
Nothing you need to worry about. Nobody's gonna get killed unless you do something stupid. You walk away now, the girl goes back to her father, and everybody's happy.
Everybody but my sister. And me.
Should we be talking to Captain Inyala about this?
You don't want to talk to the captain. She's not as polite as I am. She's the best commando I've ever seen. I've seen her tear people in half with her biotics. And she's getting paid a lot to stop you.
She gets in my way, she'll never have a chance to spend it.
Ooh, good line.
Wait, Miranda, you said she was your twin sister.
That what she told you? No, this crazy bitch kidnapped our boss's baby daughter. He's been looking for her for more than a decade.
It's complicated, Shepard. We share the same DNA, just not the same birthday.
You took a baby from the richest guy in the galaxy, lady. I don't know what your damage is, but you're not getting away with it.
So did they not... They told them to look out for Miranda, but not, what her whole deal is. And, I can understand... Like, Oriana is probably Miranda's genetic twin, but because of the weird way Miranda was built. So, yeah, Miranda can call her twin even though she's younger. That does make sense. Anyway, I'm with the lady in white.
You're not getting Miranda's sister. If
also,
you push
I'm
this,
the
it'll
other
go
lady in
badly
white.
for you.
Captain Inyala ordered us to give you one chance to walk away. This whole time we've been talking, my men have been lining up shots. When I say the word, we unleash hell on your squad. So I suggest you walk away nicely, unless you want things...
One of my favorite renegade interrupts in the entire game.
You'll pay for that. Right there. Light it up.
Just you left, huh? Well,
Grab cover.
now you're dead. Oh, there's more of them.
Fire at will.
Hey,
Easy
someone with
enough.
shields. Let's overload those shields. That's why we brought Miranda, after all.
Impressive.
Well, we brought Miranda because it's her sister. The shield bonus is just, well, a bonus. Hey, no heavy weapons on the Commander Shepard. Cheating. There. Now let's hook up our incendiary ammo. Samara, you have throw and pull. Why don't you set pull as your right button? Miranda can keep overload on her left.
Come on, we need to get to Niket.
Team 4, do you read? Team 4.
Hang on, I've got one of their radios. I'll patch us in, see if I can get an idea of what we're up against. Shepard, I think I owe you an explanation. Oriana is my twin, genetically. But my father grew her when I was a teenager. She was meant to replace me. I couldn't let my father do to her what he did to me. So I rescued her. She's almost a woman now.
I see. You never told me that.
Why didn't you tell me that we were saving a kid?
She's not a child. She'll be 19 this year. But, well, it didn't seem relevant at the time, I suppose. There are people who'd use her against me. I'm very protective when it comes to Oriana. I'm sorry I didn't trust you sooner. You deserved to know.
So if Oriana is 19, and she was grown when Miranda was a teenager, that means Miranda is somewhere between 32 and 37? Man, the space future is good if you've got money.
I can understand choosing to go your own way, but you stole a young child from her father.
If you knew my father, you would understand. I wasn't the first one he made. I was only the first one he kept. I was brought up with no friends, pushed to meet impossible demands. I wasn't a daughter to him. I don't know what I was. Oriana has had a normal life. I made the right decision.
We probably should not... Anyway, yeah, Miranda's like 36 to 38 officially. Go space future, I guess.
If Eclipse knows where Oriana is, they'll be moving in on her soon. We need to hurry.
Agreed. I'm a bit worried by what the Merc said. If they've got to Niket somehow, this is going to be harder than I'd planned. According to the specs I reviewed, we'll need to cut through the cargo processing yard to get to Oriana.
Can you tell me anything about the cargo processing yard?
We'll be moving through conveyor systems. There'll be a lot of movement. Finding targets won't be easy. We'll need to stay sharp. And these cargo transports carry hazardous materials. So watch what you shoot at.
Hey, Miranda, should we be at all worried about the guy they just hinted is turning on you, who could very easily turn on you?
I hope your friend can be trusted.
Absolutely. Niket is one of my oldest friends. I guess you could say he was my only real friend. He's the only person I didn't cut ties with when I left my father.
Is there a chance your father could be using Niket to get to you?
I'm sure he's tried, but Niket's one of the few people who understands what my father is really like. I trusted him with my life when I ran from my father, Shepard. He won't betray me now.
Mm-hmm. Definitely won't. Definitely won't.
Let's go find Niket and Oriana.
Right.
Also, Samara can come too. She's around here somewhere. The loyalty missions tend very much to be the person you're going on the mission for and Shepard have a whole bunch of conversations while the third party just sort of stands
They're on
there.
the far side of the conveyor line. Time your shots.
I'm
They've seen
rich.
us.
Now I can retire and give up this life of crime. Dude, don't steal catchphrases from other YouTubers.
Overload.
Oosh. Hey, look, dudes. Oh, Shockwave sent you flying. That's fun. Is there a dude there? There is a dude there. Not for long, there's not. Now there's a corpse there. That's much better. Oh, that person had a missile.
Put them where we need them.
Unacceptable.
Come to
Samara,
me.
would you...
Going home.
Thank you. I don't know. Perhaps they fell for a very long time.
Not that one.
Hey, you over there. Get fucked. Haha. Hi. Oh, now I'm here. Yeah, that's just the Screamin' Merc. Have you never heard of the Screamin' Merc? Oh, the Screamin' Merc is a legend among mercs. Is everyone dead? Oh, everyone's not dead. Hi.
This is Inyala. Keep the bitch back. Niket is nearing the transport terminal.
Hey, Miranda, should we be worried about the fact that the mercs know where Niket is and aren't doing anything about it? No? Okay. Like they're openly discussing his location as though him getting to the transport terminal is the thing they want to ensure. Do we care about... Alright, fine. Ooh, submachine gun to scan.
This should come in handy.
Yes, it should. More submachine gun damage. I like submachine gun damage. It makes my submachine guns do more damage. Hey, look, mechs.
Collision proximity warning. Excuse me.
1,500 credits.
Threat neutralization.
Miranda, why don't you go up there?
You got it.
Fine.
Critical system damage.
Hey, look, mechs. Kaboom! Oh, there's another mech. Oh, that mech exploded.
Backup systems engaged.
Oh, does that mech not have an arm? Oh, well, now it doesn't have an existence.
Just stall them, damn it.
Okay, you're on fire. Being on fire is bad for humans. And also other creatures, but mostly... Oh, Solarians. Solarians like fire. No, they don't. Good to know. TIL Solarians also do not like fire.
Come to me.
Oh, send that guy flying. Is there a person over there? Oh, there is a person over there. That's not good. Miranda, would you over... Thank you.
Not a problem.
Turns out Vanguards also don't like fire.
Killed one.
That's the original lyrics to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme song, by the way. Vanguards also don't like fire. Vanguards also don't like fire. I should stop dancing and start killing things.
This will occupy
Hostile
them.
combat drone.
Watch for fire!
Samara, are you killing things? I'm going to assume that you're killing things. And doing a good job of it, too. Hey, look.
Engaging target.
You get to die now. Thank you for dying. Alright, what do you have?
This looks interesting.
Metagel capacity. Neat. So that dead merc had 7 units of metagel on him, I guess. I don't know how that works, but okay. We will just assume that that works. Is the plot over here? No, the plot is not over here. Good, that means there's a secure terminal to hack. 3,000 credits for me. Hooray, credits for me. Now, if the plot wasn't in there, that means the plot is down here.
Damn it.
Oh, well, if you find enemies, you've probably found the plot.
Here we go.
If the Phoenix Wright games just had, enemies show up with guns, point them at you, you would never lose the plot. You would just be like, oh, hey, a room and an enemy with a gun. That means there's a plot.
I'll handle him and the kid personally.
Damn it, I'm not letting her get Oriana.
Miranda, I really think we should consider the possibility of a heel turn from this NPC.
Here we go.
It's only slightly less telegraphed than the MJF heel turn. Oh, did you just get thrown into a box? Oh, that probably must have hurt. Yeah, you got thrown into a box. Oh, I'm so
Get
sorry.
them off their feet.
Combat drone, watch out.
Oh, that person just got flipped over a barricade and died.
Engaging.
And now you can die. You're a heavy. Well, you can die.
Can't get a lock.
We can cut down
Hi there.
the cargo line.
Listen, now I'm on this side.
Easy enough.
And you can die. And you can die. And we get a save, so that means we must have cleared out all of the enemies. Hooray! Is there a secure terminal to hack in here? There is not. For shame. But there is a secure PDA to hack. That's even better. Well, it's equally good. It's money.
Eclipse operatives have
so.
attempted to delay you by disabling the elevators. I am overriding their lockdown.
Okay, so you can't just hurry out to the elevators. You will instead have to kill them. Well, good news. They are pretty much as easily killed as everything else. By which I mean fairly easily killed. Shepard, do not get out of cover when you have no health.
This should scramble their systems.
Miranda, thank you for overloading the explosive thing, just like we were taught to do in the very first mission of the game.
Weakening their integrity.
No, I think you will find that it is you whose integrity is weakened. You dummy. Are you dead? You're dead. Good. I like that you're dead. Makes me happy. Oh, Samara just falcon punched that chick. And then you died. And then you also died.
To worry about.
Huzzah.
The kid has reached the terminal. He'll switch the family over to our transport.
Miranda.
Niket. But that can't be right.
Miranda. You know the guy you said wouldn't possibly betray you? And I pointed out, like 4 times, is looking like he's betraying you? Well, the Mercs just said that he's betraying you. So...
Maybe the captain knows we're listening in, and she's feeding misinformation about Niket making a switch.
Or maybe...
Or maybe it means something else. Niket wouldn't do that. Damn it, why won't this thing go any faster?
Historically speaking, Miranda, elevators go at the speed of load times, so perhaps the floor beneath us hasn't finished loading yet. Also, are you sure about Niket?
What makes you so sure that Niket wouldn't turn on you?
He could have turned on me when I ran away. I'm sure my father tried to buy him off. If he didn't do it then, why would he do it now?
Well, did you tell him about the part where you took an infant away from her father? Because in a vacuum, that seems bad.
Did Niket know that you took Oriana from your father?
No, he just found out about that recently. It was too personal to involve someone else. I never really thought about it, but maybe... No, he'd have to understand why I did it. He knows what I went through.
Miranda, you ignorant... etc.
Well, you know him, Miranda. If you don't think he'd betray you, then I'm sure there's another explanation.
I don't know, damn it.
Now that's called humor.
I guess we'll find out soon enough. And then I'll have a word with this Captain and Yala.
Listen, lots of people are going to slut-shame Miranda in this episode.
I'm sorry,
I will
sir.
not be one of them.
We're under security lockdown.
After all.
Until the situation in the cargo terminal is resolved, no passengers can be rebooked.
This isn't worth my time, Niket. I get paid regardless of how the girl gets there.
No. I was told that I could handle this my way. We're not traumatizing the family any more than we... Miri.
This should be fun.
Oh, hi. Smart. But yet.
Niket, you sold me out.
Well.
How do you want to handle this, Miranda?
Why, Niket? You were my friend. You helped me get away from my father.
Yes, because you wanted to leave. That was your choice. But if I'd known that you'd stolen a baby...
I didn't steal her. I rescued her.
From a life of wealth and happiness, you weren't saving her. You were getting back at your father.
Listen.
How did Miranda's father turn you?
They told me you'd kidnapped your baby sister all those years ago. They said I could help get her back peacefully. No trauma to the family. I told them you'd never do that. They could go to hell. Then you finally told me what you'd done. I called them back that night.
Why didn't you call me, Niket? We've been through a lot. You could have at least let me explain.
I deserve to know that you'd stolen your sister, Miri. I deserve to know you were with Cerberus. But I had to hear it from your father first.
He didn't even know that. Listen, Miranda, okay, so somehow you told Niket, oh, by the way, I took Oriana when she was just a wee little infant, but at that time, you failed to provide what you consider to be necessary context, which, to be fair, Miranda's father sounds like a shitbag. I'm not saying Miranda was wrong. I'm saying Miranda was a poor communicator. So you did that, and you never mentioned that you're working for the major terrorist organization who, you know, I mean, you have a very bad reputation because of stuff like, well, say, kidnapping babies. It sounds like the kind of thing Cerberus would do. Actually, based on knowledge that we uncover later in this very game, and possibly already knew from Mass Effect 1, it's the kind of thing Cerberus literally does! Miranda! You should have seen this coming, chick. I mean, whatever. How is Inyala involved? Probably money. I'm betting it's money.
I knew Eclipse was willing to get their hands dirty, but kidnapping a kid?
I'm not stealing her. I'm rescuing her. Come on, Niket. Let's finish this bitch off and get out of here.
Take your best shot.
I was just waiting for you to finish getting dressed. Or does Cerberus really let you whore around in that outfit?
Madam, she is not even the one showing the most cleavage here. Hi, Samara.
Whether or not you agree with Miranda, Oriana has been with her family for years now.
Her father can still give her a better life.
You don't know what my father wants for her.
I know that I've been poor, Miri. I didn't much care for
He
it.
wants to take a girl away from the only family she's ever known. Doesn't that tell you what he really is?
Point of order, Miranda. Still on your side. I'm still on your side. You took a girl away from the only family she'd ever known. And granted, she was like a baby at that time and didn't remember it, but, anyway. I'm a paragon, I guess?
If you're working for Miranda's father, that means he knows about Oriana. We need to find a new solution.
Miranda's father has no information about Oriana.
What?
I knew you had spy programs in your father's system, Miri, so I kept it private. I'm the only one who knows.
Why would you tell
Which
her that?
means that you're the only loose end. This isn't how I wanted it to end, Niket.
Hey, listen.
Miranda, wait. You don't want to do this.
This has to end here, Shepard. My father will keep trying to find Oriana.
Maybe Niket can help. Talk to your father. Just say you got here first.
I'll tell him that you hid her. That I don't know where she is.
I never want to see you again, Niket.
Done. Now, if you don't mind, I have a shipment to deliver.
Oh. Oh.
You'll die for that, bitch!
Wait, you can do that?
They've seen us.
Yeah, Miranda, I would say they have in fact seen us.
I got it.
So we get a whole bunch of Paragon for that. Also, just, this is all... Samara, are you dead? Samara, don't be dead. Miranda, are you dead? Miranda, don't be dead. Everybody get up. Hey, fuck up the Vanguard. Boom. Yeah, this is one of the harder fights in the game, actually, as I recall. Because there's a lot of dudes, and they all have skills. Samara, are you dead again?
Let's try a little fire. You bet. Bring me down.
That corpse is just kind of constantly smoldering. Miranda, get over here.
Going to cover.
Incineration ready.
Don't incinerate me. It's rude. Hey, you, back there.
Grabbing cover.
Where's Inyala, by the way? Is she already dead? Did we kill her? Shepard, stop standing up weird. Yeah, murder this guy.
This is what we get paid for.
Incoming.
Okay, where's... Actually, who's... Oh, there you are. Hi.
Can't get a lock.
Can I... Oh, I can't charge you. Great.
Your body will crumble.
Super duper.
Night,
Okay, so is it just you? Like, do you have buddies? I don't think you have buddies anymore. That is unfortunate for you. Listen, okay, if you want to do this whole shotgun thing, we can do this whole shotgun thing. Just let me get my whole shotgun.
Can't reach the target.
Miranda, are you dead? Oh, no. They're just telling me that Samara's dead. Well, listen, it'll be fine. It's just a flesh wound. You'll get up. Anyway, you, on the other hand, won't. Wait, won't. Haha.
Moving to cover.
There. She's dead. Samara, she's... Oh! Oh, you do still have friends.
Let's finish you off.
You do still have friends. That's good for you. Bad for them, but you know what? I'm Commander Shepard, and Vanguard is my favorite skill on the elbow you to death. Haha!
There could be more Eclipse mercs near the shuttle. I want to make sure Oriana and her family get on safely.
That sounds like a good idea. Let's just make... Hey, Samara's alive. Wonderful. Before we go there, though, here's a trinket. This is a picture of an Asari and a human man. Sentimental value. Hooray. Plus, we can access this secure terminal, get some money. 3,000 credits worth of money.
I can't believe Niket sold me out. I didn't even see it coming.
I sort of can, but wow, this is a tight shot here, game. You want to get in real close on Goog Shepard there, but hey, you know, at least her headset isn't clipping into her face or anything.
Even with all your upgrades, you're human just like the rest of us.
But I let it get personal and I screwed up.
Sure did.
Why didn't you let me kill him? I could have handled that. But watching him get gunned down by that Asari bitch.
Oh, even closer shot. That's great too.
You still cared for him, even if he betrayed you.
You're right. And my father knew it. He used that against me. It's
Miranda,
always been like this. My father gave me anything I ever wanted. But there was always a hook, an angle for his long-term plan. I threw away everything he ever gave me when I ran. Except Niket. Weakness on my part?
Hey now. That's not a healthy way to talk about people.
You can't toss aside everything you care about just to be safe.
It's okay, Shepard. My father hurt me, but he didn't break me. As much as he tried to turn me into exactly what he wanted, I'm my own person.
You still have Oriana.
My father didn't give her to me. I rescued her, but yes, you're right. I still have something. Thank you. No sign of Eclipse. It looks like we're clear. There she is. She's safe. With her family.
Aw. Miranda's sad.
Come on, we should go.
Why don't you talk to her?
Don't you even want to say hello?
It's not about what I want, it's about what's right for her. The less she knows about me, the better. She's got a family. A life. I'll just complicate that for her.
Listen, okay, it would make things complicated for her. However, generally speaking, given the choice, I would like to know that I have a secret relative who can bail me out of danger with her awesome biotics and great machine gun skills and also has a fuck ton of money. And maybe just, don't mention right off the bat that you work for a bunch of interstellar terrorists. That'll be fine.
She doesn't need any details, but would it really be so bad for her to know she has a sister who loves her?
I guess not.
Aw.
Go on. We'll wait here.
Hey there, chick who doesn't really look that much like me. I'm your identical genetic twin. These are my friends. The blue space cop and the blue-eyed space cop with weird goggles. Anyway, so Miranda's sister and her family were successfully relocated to some place. Maybe Miranda's dad's tastes in daughters changed over the... Let's not think anymore about Miranda's dad. We got some experience. We unlocked a new power. We've already seen that loyal crewmates get a new power, and Miranda's is very fun. It is the slam power. I love slam. Miranda also gets a cool new outfit, which is my favorite outfit for Miranda, so we will be showing that off soon. We got some submachine gun damage, we got metagel capacity, we got a whole bunch of money and some ezo. A job well done. And we unlocked a trophy for gaining the loyalty of the Cerberus officer. All good things.
Pardon me, I'm dealing with damn Ilium travel bureaucracy.
Hey.
Were you trying to get them to help you find this locket?
Oh, Stephen, thank you. Thank you so much. My daughter was young when he died. This is the only memento she has of him. Please accept this. It's much less than I would have had to pay the bureaucrats to authorize a search.
Okay. So we get some XP, we get a level up, and we get a little bit of Paragon just for finding that trinket and handing it off. It's much like the Solarian data that we found on at Nisana Dantius's place. That's what I was trying to think of. And that is pretty much it. We got, Miranda's loyalty mission done. We got the new outfit and power for Miranda. I think we'll show that off next time. And that would be everything here on Ilium if it wasn't for the DLC. Because after all, Liara Tassoni, our old friend, has been hunting the Shadow Broker. And it just so happens that we have a message from Cerberus that will be very interesting to one Liara Tassoni. So I think next time we will start out here on Ilium, but we will go all across the galaxy in search of the lair of the Shadow Broker. Let's start that next time on Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Until then, folks on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Have a good night. Goodbye. I just got that in.